Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Natalie and I run an art print and sticker shop called DoodlesnTea. So I realized that I actually post quite a bit on my Instagram story about shop updates, but I don't really share with you guys what's been going on in my life outside of the store, especially during this quarantine time. So I thought that for today's video I would sit down and kind of share with you guys what's been going on. So with the store, honestly, I thought that it was over. Like once this whole virus thing started and the carriers for post office started to become very limited, I thought my store was over, and I felt really discouraged, honestly, because it had gotten to a point where I had started connecting with people and people who would buy my things, and I felt like my store was actually getting somewhere. And then everything happened and I felt like, oh my gosh, all my hard work is just gone. I thought that people would be afraid that their packages would be in contact with the Rona somewhere along the way, and all of those things were out of my control. So I was worrying over a lot of things that I basically had no control over. However, you guys have proven to surprise me once again, because ever since the self-isolation and quarantine has started, my store has become the most successful and the most popular that it has ever been. So to all of you guys who took out some time to either just look at the post, to share my store, to buy something, or leave a review, like, I wanted to personally say thank you so much. You guys honestly saved my shop and you guys have reminded me to keep going and to stay motivated. So nothing I ever do will be able to express how thankful I am, but I just wanted to mention that in this video. Also, ever since May hit, some of you guys may know this, but I actually left Etsy. Well, not exactly left, like I still have items on Etsy because I did pay for the listing already, so it didn't make sense to take them down when I already paid for them. So for Etsy, the situation is that I will leave all the listings up until they are sold out. Once they're sold out, it's gone, and once everything's gone, that will be the end of the Etsy store. The main reason why I decided to make the leap now is because there were promotions on Shopify that instead of getting a week free trial, you get 3 months, and I have learned from past mistakes to not wait until making a big step, because you could achieve so much in the time that you wasted waiting. So that's why I decided to take the leap when I did. Not gonna lie, because Etsy is such a relatively user-friendly interface, I had to learn a lot about using Shopify, and to this day I'm still learning. There's so many things that you can integrate into your Shopify store and into your admin like little page. It makes things a lot easier, but because you have so many options, I'm like staring at the page going like, what do I even want? So I've been trying to figure that out as well, and I've learned a lot of things and I've made a few mistakes already, but we're getting there. I've also been looking for rep teams to represent my store, and I actually would have just finished with my very first rep team. Thank you so much to those of you guys who were part of the rep team. If you guys are watching this, I really appreciate everything that you guys have done. And I'm currently looking for my second rep team, which it's mostly done. I'm still looking for maybe like 2 more people. But for the most part, I've had to do so much networking with people. I've created applications for people to try and apply for the rep team, and honestly, I didn't think that anyone would actually apply, but I've gotten an overwhelming amount. To me, I feel like it's an overwhelming amount of people who have actually applied. So once again, thank you so much for applying. Super excited to see how creative people get with these stickers, because for the second rep team, I decided to pick people who aren't necessarily only bullet journal accounts, because I wanted to see and challenge you guys as well to just be creative in general during this time. Also, I have been going back to filming YouTube videos, yay! Although there aren't really as many out as I would have hoped initially, but at least I'm still doing them, and that is the important part. And on top of that, I have been making a lot of new stickers. I'm currently trying to figure out my clear sticker paper situation, and behind me I have them hanging on my wall to dry, and it looks like I am developing photos, but I am not. I am simply trying to see why the ink won't dry. And that is my current dilemma. But among all of those, I have been doing a lot for the shop. It's been keeping me busy for the most part. That's why I feel like, yeah, I'm not that bored, but I feel like I've been working more than even before the quarantine started. But that's about it in terms of what I've been up to for my shop. In terms for my life, I feel like nothing has really changed. I have been home office for my part-time job for the last few months at least, and so even before quarantine started, I would bounce between working my part-time job from home and working on my shop, which is also from home. So I have been stuck in this room like regardless for the last few months, so I feel like nothing's really changed in that sense. However, I realized the one thing that has gotten to me is the fact that I can't go outside. Like, I am fine not talking to people, like the introvert in me is okay. But the fact that I can't go to a cafe to do some work or like go walk around the mall because I'm bored, that is what gets to me. So for us here in Canada, in at least my city, quarantine kind of started around mid-March. I feel like they tried to take advantage of spring break with the schools, elementary schools and high schools and all of that. But I don't think everything really hit full force until April. To be honest, like my days are all kind of a blur and mixed together. So I want to say everything didn't really take full action until April. For me, my only chance to really go outside is when I go mail out my orders once a week. I still wear a mask, don't worry. I take all the safety precautions that I need to when I go out. But during that walk to the post office and back, it's kind of my relaxing time to just remember what it's like to be outdoors. I have also been baking a lot at home. Like I've made chocolate chip cookies. I'm gonna make brownies soon. I've made banana bread muffins with chocolate chips. Like I've been baking a lot, and I've been exchanging baked goods with my friends a lot too, and that's honestly the only excuse we really make to go see each other for the brief moment that we do. I've also hopped on that Dalgona coffee bandwagon, and as someone who doesn't like coffee, that drink is pretty good. I think it's because I use less instant coffee than recommended, but I still get enough of a kick because I guess my body isn't used to coffee, so I quite like that. And also from being in my room so often, I realized how much junk I have and how much, like, for example, like skincare. I have like 2 baskets of skincare that I haven't even used. I've got like a lot of K-pop albums that some I might contemplate on selling. And I've got even more art supplies in like a little closet storage room that I have at the side here. And I have like a lot of clothes as well that I literally don't wear anymore because I just live in my PJs every day. And I feel like I'm gonna be doing a big purge on everything once this is over, because staring at all these things every day, it overwhelms me. So I need to get rid of stuff, and I don't know why I never realized how much stuff I had until now. Is anyone else on this board? Because like I stare at these things every day and I realize like, yeah, I need to get rid of some of this stuff. Although I will say this last month or so has been quite hard on me, mainly because I was supposed to go to Korea and Japan with my boyfriend. It was a trip that the two of us had planned for months because it was supposed to be his graduation trip and kind of like my first time going to Japan as well. And since we were there, we were also gonna go to Korea, and I already had the itinerary for Korea at least planned, and to just not be able to go anymore, it was really tough. It was also really tough because I haven't seen my boyfriend in like 8 months or so, since October, because we are in a long distance relationship. We decided originally that he'll just focus on school and work, and I will focus on work, and we'll earn enough money so that we can enjoy the Korea and Japan trip together. And because that trip got canceled, well, more like not only did that trip get canceled, but because of the virus, we can't see each other either. Like, we couldn't buy any flights to go see each other. So that was really tough to get through. Although, positive news, I'll be seeing him in a few days by the time this video comes up. I was also supposed to meet up with one of my friends that I met off YouTube, like, I don't even know, 2 or 3 years ago? I really don't remember how long it's been since I've talked to her. If you guys are interested in Korean beauty, you guys should check out my friend Howling's YouTube channel. I will leave a link to it in the description box. She is absolutely amazing. And we were supposed to meet, and we were supposed to go stationery shopping, but that no longer became a thing as well. I'm so sad. Girl, one day, I swear, one day we will go stationery shopping together. And in Japan, I was supposed to meet up with 2 of my high school friends, one of which she has been in Japan for 2 years because she is teaching English there. And it just so happened that another one of our high school friends was also planning on going to Japan, so we were all gonna meet up. And this was something that we had all dreamed of since high school, and high school has been a while for me, okay, you guys? It has been a while, so to have what we were originally planning and dreaming of just taken away from us, it was really difficult to get through, especially during the time that I was supposed to be there. However, despite all of this that's been going on and all the hardships that everyone's been going through, the one thing that I've really been trying to practice is to remain positive despite all of this, and just be grateful for even the tiny things that we have. I feel like a lot of people are too focused on the negatives these days, and that just makes life that much harder to get through. So I've always been the one that tries to spread positivity between even my friends and my family, and I wanted to take the opportunity to do that for my shop as well. So I've tried to create little positive freebies and just spread positivity in the captions of my Instagram posts as well. And it really means a lot to me when you guys message me saying that it has helped you and it's made you guys smile. It just makes me, or it reminds me why I wanted to start the shop, and the fact that my art can actually help some of you guys really does mean a lot to me. But yeah, this has been my small update about how I've been doing, how the shop has been doing. We're hanging in there. I believe that things will get better soon, and yeah, that's really all I can hope for right now. Here in my city, the stores and I think restaurants are starting to open up again in a couple of days, so I hope that things will still be somewhat contained and things won't go crazy again. But yeah, that's about it. I think for the next video that I'm gonna be filming, it'll be my washi tape collection and swatches video, because a lot of you guys have been asking where I get my washi tapes and what kind of washi tapes that I have. I'm just waiting on a few more, okay, not really a few, but like some more washi tape that I ordered online to arrive. I wanted to wait for those to all get here and then make one huge collective video before actually trying to film it. So yeah, I hope you guys will stay tuned for that. Remember to like this video if you guys are, you know, holding in there for quarantine, and to subscribe to this channel if you guys are interested in that washi tape video in the future. And I hope you guys are all staying safe and staying healthy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!